My new hobby now that I'm not drinking anymore, I'm not doing hard drugs, is just getting progressively stupider tattoos. It's just the only thing I'm doing with my time. And I hate when people ask me what individual ones mean, because individually they mean nothing. Collectively they mean I don't do cocaine anymore, and I still need money to leave me at the same rate. That's all it means. If I get relapse rich, I'm gonna have a problem on my hands. So every time I start stacking a few up, I gotta call someone and be like, I don't know, dog on my leg this time? Let's go with dog on my leg. It don't mean anything, but when I meet a teenager with face tattoos, I envy his financial planning ability. Because these things cost money, you know? I couldn't afford to do that as a teenager. I spent most of my late teens to mid-20s with a black hole in my sinuses sucking up everything in sight. So when I see a kid with a knife on his face, I'm like, saving up for big purchases and staying sober? I wish I was you at your age. It's tough, man. I was in the waiting room of this tattoo studio talking to this person I'd never met before the other day. She said to me, she goes, I think blackout tattoos are hot. You guys know blackout tattoos when someone blacks out their entire arm? She goes, I think those are hot. What an insane way to say, I fuck dudes who used to be Nazis. What? What a wild admission to make unprompted. Because I didn't bring it up. I wasn't like, you wouldn't fuck any Nazis? And she was like, well, if they were hella tatted, maybe. That's not what happened. She was just like, hey, you know. And here's the thing, they're getting trendy now because celebrities are getting them to cover up dumb shit they got when they were young and rich. But I know what those are originally for. That's the you can hide so many swastikas under that tattoo. Dude, when I see someone like Machine Gun Kelly getting them, I'm like, whatever you have on your arm has to be as bad as a hate symbol, because that's what I'm gonna assume it is. Like if instead of a gas station on the side of the highway, this was like Garfield goat seeing his asshole. If I had that, and I wanted to cover it up, I couldn't black out the whole thing, or you'd go, there goes a Nazi. And not just, there goes a Garfield fan who got too rich, too young, flew a little too close to the sun. Bitcoin made some of us into monsters. You can't do that. And celebrities have started making it a thing now. If you guys know who Kat Von D is, like an old reality star, started blacking out her entire body because she went born-again Christian. Yeah, she's covering a bunch of pagan symbols. Meanwhile, by the way, her husband walking around, swastika the size of a grapefruit on his fucking throat. Apparently it was less embarrassing than whatever she had over here. What is your family's purchasing decisions, Kat Von D? Also, we're going to do a quick audience poll. He says it's not the Nazi swastika. Hey, that doesn't matter, right? That doesn't matter. I'm not going to pay you money to put something on my neck that makes me go, no, it's the other swastika. You signed up for that conversation, dude. Also, there just has to be a moment, because these things, you just don't wake up with one. You don't just wake up with tattoos. You, like, pay for them to be put there. So there's got to be a moment where you're like $600 into this, an hour deep, laying on your back, someone's drilling it into your fucking neck, and you're like, wait a minute. People might get the wrong idea about this.